What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's Thursday evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm relaxing, hanging out in the garage, getting ready to have a beer. The beer that I'm going to review today is O'Shea's Traditional Irish Stout. This is one of the beers that was part of the Aldi Advent Calendar. I did the unboxing a while back and showed you what was in it. If I recall correctly, there were about 2/3 or half of it was the O'Shea's brews, different ones put out by O'Shea. Then there were some of the traditional ones that we tend to see at Aldi, like Werner's Gruner. There were a couple of Christoffels thrown in and some other kind of random things. Like I said, I'm not going through all of them. If you are interested in watching every single one done in a row, I would suggest checking out the Malted Gentleman's channel. I've watched a few of the videos already. Me, I'm just going to pick and choose a few of them as I work my way through the box. Some on camera, obviously. The rest I'm just going to have for enjoyment. We already did one of the beers from O'Shea's. It was the Winter Ale. I really didn't think it was that good. So I'm hoping that this one, redeems O'Shea's. It's kind of interesting. The O'Shea's is made by the Carlow Brewing Company. When you go to the Carlow Brewing webpage, it takes you to a line of beers called O'Hara's. Now, I've seen the O'Hara's craft beers before, and it's kind of difficult to figure out, but what it appears to me is like the O'Shea's, maybe the bargain line of the O'Hara's beers. Because like I said, I did that Winter Ale before, and O'Hara's had like a Winter Star. They sounded very similar. So maybe this is kind of like the bootleg version, the Aldi or the shops version. They have the fancy versions, the O'Hara's, and then this is kind of the knockoff. So we'll check it out. And again, this brewery is from Ireland. They're from Bagenalstown, probably mispronouncing that, in County Leinster, which is in the east of Ireland. So let's check this one out. On the back, it's got a little blurb here. This traditional Irish stout offers a rich, dark, malty body with espresso coffee and light licorice aromas that lead to a smooth finish. So let's check this one out and see how it is. O'Shea's Traditional Irish Stout. I figure if they can't do a traditional Irish stout right, what can they do right? Going with the Crock glass/plastic today. I'm in the garage, concrete floor. I didn't want to risk my nice Guinness glasses, so I'll take my chances with the plastic John Crock. Let's see how this goes down. Now this is an 11.2 ounce bottle. So it's a little less than a traditional 12 ounce. I think you notice a lot of the European ones are 11.2. Color is pretty black. It's pretty dark. Yeah, it's about all I'm getting. Trying to hold it up to the light. Head, I didn't really get much of a head there. It is kind of a light brown. It does look kind of nice and frothy, even though there's only a tiny bit to it. But yeah, it's kind of a disappointment. I expected maybe a tiny bit more. Smell. Roasty malt's the first thing that pops up like you'd expect with a stout. This is supposed to be a dry Irish stout according to the ratings. Untapped gave it a 3.39, Beer Advocate a 3.7. This is coming at 4.5 ABV, and the rating score, that was an 84 of good. So I guess overall Beer Advocate has a positive view. Smell, again, roasty malt. Pick up a little bit of coffee, a little bit of licorice. It's really not a very dominant smell. You don't get a whole lot with the smell. Taste, let's go in, cilantro. Nice mouthfeel, actually. I thought it was going to be thinner than this. It actually isn't too thin, it's not too bad. It's definitely not thick, but it's a little thicker than I thought. I'd expect it to be a little watery by the way that it poured, but it wasn't too bad. I have to say, the first taste you kind of pick up, you get the roasty malt like we'd expect with the stout. I think you do pick up a little bit of the licorice. I think the only reason I'm picking it up is it's a taste that I'm not really a big fan of. Black licorice is up there with lime on my hate list. But you do pick up a little bit of licorice. It's not so much that it makes the beer, difficult to drink if you aren't a fan of black licorice like myself. Bit of coffee. Something else going on there. Get the malt, get the licorice. Maybe it's just the licorice that I'm picking up. This tastes a little bit odd at the end. Overall, not a bad beer. Finishes a bit dry. For my money, Guinness is probably still my favorite, Irish stout by far. I like the creaminess of it. I think it's a really good beer. But this one here, O'Shea's, this isn't a bad beer. Again, if you got this out of the Aldi pack and paid, probably less than $2 a bottle or something, I can't really argue with this. I think the O'Shea's have redeemed themselves. This is a much better beer than the winter ale that I tried a couple weeks back. So, if you have this, let me know what you think of it. I don't know if I've seen this outside of the Advent Calendar. If you see it in 6-packs or somewhere, let me know. If you've had it and think it's good, let me know. Overall, I would drink another one. I think it does get a thumbs up. It makes the cut. I would try another one of these. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. Give me a like. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And again, as always, if you have friends or family that are interested in beer videos, please share. I'm always trying to grow the audience. Again, if you had it, you have any comments on the Advent Calendar, the O'Shea's beers in general, the odd mystery of O'Shea's and O'Hara's beers being freakishly similar and brewed in the same facility, hop in on the comments. Let me know. Hey, until next time, cheers.